Welcome back to my Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy LP once more. Actually left off with just defeated Gall and Maya and going through the rest of the original storyline. This is going to do pretty much the first half of the credits here. It's still not going to be able to do all of it before it stops. The secret ending will be shown also in another video too. The reason why I started becoming a Jak and Daxter fan is because I really liked the layout of the gameplay and also how challenging it was. I also really enjoyed all of the objectives that are collected throughout the series as well. Although I've never been able to play the Daxter game for PSP. It's the only game I'm missing for having the whole entire collection owned. It's just too bad for my end. PSP still costs a lot these days. And I also still need to get the game too, and I don't know how much that would cost. But I did watch a playthrough of it, so if I can't play it in the future, I at least still know what happens in it. The practice file for Jak 2 will take quite a bit of time to finish. It's a long storyline in that game. It'll probably have the 3 times more parts to do in that than on here. Or actually 4 times more. It's like a 6-hour long gameplay storyline. And of course, the music playing right now was from the Claw boss fight thing. And of course, the secret ending is going to show where the Rift Rider and Rift Ring were stored in the Citadel. And of course, it isn't shown until doing Jak 2 at the very beginning of that game. It's just shown as a white light as usual from other gamers when you do open up the door. I guess Naughty Dog added an extra power cell in this game, so it'll make it more easier for the player to 100% the game. So, I'm not sure if anyone ever bothered to view any of these videos I made for this whole playthrough of Jak and Daxter. Probably most likely not very many because it's such a really old game and kind of obsolete. I still would say, for those who did watch, I hope you enjoyed watching my playthrough of it, and I will be continuing to do playthroughs of the series. Of course, Jak 2 is next, then Jak 3 will follow, and I will kind of have a decision to make if I want to make a Jak X story playthrough as well. And I definitely have Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier I also plan to do. Pretty much not much else to say now. I pretty much said my entire opinions about this game. It's actually really easy to get overconfident in this too. That's where the deaths show up and where taking damage from enemies also show up. I took 1 death in the Gall and Maya robot fight, but that actually isn't too bad. I got pushed straight off of the platform by one of those the Dark Eco lurkers that were summoned by the Gall and Maya's robot. I should have went around and then grabbed all the Yo Eco and kept attacking them as they came out. Not just sit there touching one side of Yo Eco, which won't help me at all. I really hated the lava tube, and I always will. Definitely. The reason why it's so difficult to go through the lava tube without screwing up at all is because one, you actually have to keep watch on the gauge of the heat shield, and two, you have to try to collect every single thing along the way in the lava tube and try not to miss it too many times. Oh, then they're all done.
Holy yucko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
That's thinking ahead. Now here's the secret ending. I guess I can show it in this.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
That's the same line he does say also in Jak 3. Well, that's it. The playthrough is over. The whole thing is over. I probably could have done better a bit in mostly this third section, but I think I'll have this playthrough as a keeper. So, if any of you really decided to follow me on this playthrough the whole time, I hope you enjoyed it, at least in areas where I didn't screw up, and I will start the Jak 2 playthrough as soon as its practice file is complete. In a half hour, I have to go to work. I could have been able to go further if I still had to in this game, but it's a short storyline. It kind of probably didn't get a really good review for that. Oh well. At least the games further after that are better. Longer storylines. Anyway, this is Ego Cat Nathan signing off. See you all till the next game.